Welcome to Miller's Monsters as we talk about the 1980 film Cannibal Holocaust by director Ruggero Deodato. I hope I pronounced that right. This is one of the Italian cannibal films, and was really, to me, the most notorious of them all because it actually got this director in a little bit of trouble. It was banned in many countries, and you know, still, you know, hard to find. I was able to find this on Screenbox. I happened to find it there. I was making sure I can see Terrifier 2 again and again and again. Go back to the last review, find my review on that, and you know, you'll know how much I love that movie. But for two reasons the director was in trouble. One, because there is, cover your ears, Luna, cover your ears, girl. There is animal cruelty in this. Real animals were used. They were killed just for the sake of the movie, for no other reason. So you can imagine how that didn't play well. Before we go on to talk about Cannibal Holocaust, there are spoilers ahead, and please take this time to hit the bell, hit the subscribe, hit the like button, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. The other reason is he actually got arrested because they thought he killed real actors in this film and had to prove that the actors were still alive and having them actually show up to prove they were still alive. So, you know, eventually he wasn't convicted or anything horrible like that, but he made a very convincing cannibal film. And the story goes, basically, is four explorers go to the Green Inferno, as they call it, to explore and know, you know, an unknown world to us, you know, that live in the cities. And you are just going to be crazy, aren't you, today? That live in the cities and, you know, have all these comforts, but yet, you know, these prehistoric people still live in this, in the Amazon or in the rainforest. And the darkest place of them all is the Green Inferno. So these four explorers go out, and there's three tribes there. One land dwellers, and then one tree dwellers, and then one, I'll call it a pre-cannibal group. And so they go out and explore it and never return. So what they do is they find an anthropologist at a college to see if they can go back and find out what happened to these people. And he goes back, and he's very good with, you know, behavioral studies, and he's able to befriend the he befriended the tree tribe into giving him the film that they took. They felt they shouldn't destroy the film because it had some power over them. Unfortunately, they destroyed the explorers, and that's noticed in a gruesome display of their bones on an altar-like area. So now we get back, and he has the film, and the studio they were working for wants to do a documentary on it. So now we're into a found footage, okay, type of thing, where and obviously one of the first found footage films in the horror genre. And so now throughout the film we're getting shots, bits and pieces of the film as we go here, and we learn that this group of of filmmakers wasn't beyond staging scenes and causing undue grief for the betterment of the movie. And you know, this is shown as they take the one tribe and lock them in a hut and burn the hut down around them to say this is the tree people, and antagonizing them. So you know, they're doing such atrocities to this tribe that really didn't do anything to them, and they go up and shoot, you know, the pig that is food to them. And the best thing is one of the, you know, things is the behavioralist says, well, how would you feel if someone came to your refrigerator and took all your food out for no other reason? And you know, that kind of gets the people thinking, you know, okay, maybe, you know, this isn't a good thing. And so we see more and more of this film, and they're trying to figure out, what did they do? Could they have done to cause, you know, this tribe to just kill all of them? Well, what it comes down to is they ended up raping one of the tree people's women, okay, which is, you know, obviously not permitted in their culture. You know, offense to her, offense to the tribe, and she gets killed by the tribe because of it, and is in one of the most gruesome scenes, and really a realistic scene. She is impaled on a stake, and you know, the work he did on that with the special effects are amazing. So we find out the reason of why they were killed, and then we see the footage of how they were killed by the tree-dwelling tribe. And you know, they returned the favor and raped the woman on the crew, and beheaded one of the filmmakers, and you know, tore apart his body and ate him, and then eventually killed, you know, the leader of the group and the other cameraman. And in the end, senses come to the forefront, and they decide to burn the film so no one would ever know what happened, the atrocities that happened there, mainly by the explorers. This film's good. I wanted to watch it. It's been on my list for a long time because it was on, you know, I checked the list of movies that are banned and why they were banned. So this is a movie I wanted to see for a while, and you know, it is intense. There's a lot of violence toward women here. You know, so you got to endure that. You got to endure the cannibalism in the film, and of course you have to endure the animal cruelty. And ironically, in the film, the one lady on the crew gets sick watching the animal cruelty, but has no problem making love to her boyfriend on the hut they just burned down with all these people in it. The effects, I can see why he got in trouble for thinking he killed everybody, because the effects are really good. Quite realistic. You know, you can tell, you know, they're staged. They're trying to cut people, and they're going over the same spot, and there's no cut, but there's blood. And you know, they're stoning people to death, and it's the slow motion, you know, stone and all that. And so, you know, you can tell by the special effects that no one was killed. It's not a snuff film or anything like that. But for 1980, I thought it was excellent, and it's worth a watch just for the fact that you know, you can see one of these extreme horrors that were banned and make your own opinion, you know. And like I said, just have, you know, the violence toward women, the violence toward animals, you know, that's what they do. They shock you, and this movie definitely lived up to its shock value. If you liked what you saw, hit that to subscribe, ring the bell, hit the like button, and I will talk to you later.